Somewhere, beyond the edge of perception, another version of you takes a breath beneath a different sky. This other you walks a similar world-familiar cities. Same stars, yet every detail hums with subtle difference. The air feels heavier, the light softer. Time itself seems to drift at a slightly slower rhythm. In this parallel universe, every choice you didn't make became reality, shaping another life entirely your own. Maybe here, you stayed behind instead of leaving, spoke instead of remaining silent, loved instead of waiting too long. Each decision ripples outward, creating countless worlds, each one a mirror of possibility and consequence intertwined. Somewhere, another you laughs, cries, succeeds, fails, all at once living every outcome you've ever imagined. To them, you are the dream faint and flickering, an echo from a universe they can never touch. Parallel worlds exist side by side, separated not by distance, but by vibration, each reality tuned to its own frequency. Sometimes, those frequencies overlap a moment of déjà vu, a sudden chill, a memory that never happened. These moments are collisions, two timelines brushing, two lives nearly touching, before drifting apart once more into endless possibility. Some physicists call it quantum superposition, the universe balancing every outcome, allowing all versions of you to exist simultaneously. In one world, you're still a child dreaming of tomorrow. In another, you've already seen the end of everything. Every heartbeat echoes across dimensions, resonating like a song played in countless keys of existence. Perhaps parallel universes are not far away, but layered around us, folded tightly within the skin of reality. In that sense, you are never alone. Countless versions of you breathe, dream, and choose differently at this very moment. Each self wonders, as you do now, whether the other is happier, wiser, or more at peace. Happiness has many shapes, some born of victory, others from loss, all shimmering like stars across infinite sky. Perhaps somewhere, another you never let go of what you lost, still holding that memory like a small, burning star. In their world, your sadness became strength, your silence became music, your ending became their beginning. Parallel, you might look up at the same stars, unaware that your gaze meets theirs through invisible time. Light travels between universes only as thought faint, timeless, carried by dreams that bridge what physics cannot. Sometimes, the connection grows stronger, a flicker in sleep, a shiver in waking, a whisper saying, "I remember you." Our consciousness might be the key one mind shared across countless worlds, perceiving itself through infinite mirrors. In every world, you learn, love, lose, and through it all, each version contributes to a greater whole. Maybe fate is not a line, but a web woven from every choice you've ever made across every reality. In that web, your failures become bridges, your fears become threads of resilience holding realities together. The other you is not your opposite, but your echo, the reflection of everything you could have become. Perhaps when you feel lost, it is because another you has found their way and the universe balances itself. Every loss here creates beauty there. Every silence becomes sound somewhere else, an eternal exchange of meaning between worlds. Imagine them now, your parallel self walking through a life shaped by the choices you left behind. They may wake to a city you've never seen, yet dream of your streets, your voice, your sky. Perhaps they wonder, as you do, if the universe allows such fragile moments of connection across infinity. If time could bend, perhaps you'd meet two versions merging like waves, indistinguishable where one begins and the other ends. But nature guards its boundaries, well worlds rarely collide. For balance demands separation, even between reflections of the same soul. Still, across that divide, a faint resonance hums like music, heard through a wall, familiar yet unreachable. Sometimes you feel it a pulse within the quiet, reminding you that you are never truly alone. Each heartbeat syncs with theirs, every breath shared through unseen symmetry, binding infinite lives together. If you listen closely, you might hear them another you, whispering softly from the other side of existence. And though you cannot see them, the connection remains unbroken, unspoken, as constant as gravity, as gentle as light. The edge of awareness, the boundaries blur your memories, shimmering like reflections, overlapping across invisible glass. Sometimes, a dream feels too real because it is the echo of another you living that moment elsewhere. Dreams may be messages, tiny bridges where quantum consciousness crosses between worlds to remember itself. The other you dreams too perhaps of your world, your sky, your heartbeat echoing faintly through their sleep. They wake wondering who you are, just as you wake wondering if they truly exist. Every coincidence may be a trace, a small crack where dimensions touch, letting lives briefly intertwine. Even silence carries a signal, tiny vibrations, linking every version of you through time's delicate weave. Each self teaches the others, through intuition, through instinct, through sudden knowing that has no earthly source. Perhaps your greatest strength comes not from this world alone, but from all yourselves united across existence. And if you could see them all, you'd understand every life, every choice, forming a single infinite being. At the deepest level, all versions of you converge, different paths woven into one consciousness, stretching beyond time. The multiverse is not separate. It is your reflection fractaled infinitely through thought, emotion, and possibility. When one self heals, the others feel it ripples of harmony traveling through unseen corridors of reality. Each decision sends energy across these corridors, guiding unseen versions toward growth, forgiveness, and understanding. You are never truly broken. Somewhere, another you holds your light until you are ready to remember it again. In their moments of despair, you return the gift, an endless exchange of strength between reflections. This is how universes speak, through empathy, through resonance, through lives bound by invisible strings of purpose. Parallel you is not far. They are within you, layered like whispers beneath your every thought. Perhaps intuition is their language, the sudden feeling of knowing without reason, a message from another you. When you trust that knowing, both worlds align, the invisible bridge between selves shimmering with recognition. At the meeting point, the veil thins, time slows, reality breathes, and two versions of you finally recognize each other. No words are spoken, only silence, vast and electric, vibrating with the weight of infinite shared memory. See their eyes familiar yet ancient, carrying the knowledge of countless worlds lived and forgotten. In that gaze, all questions vanish, replaced by the quiet certainty that you were never separate at all. Energy flows between you, warm, golden, timeless, and unbroken, current linking every version of yourself across creation. The universe hums softly, as if relieved, another harmony restored, another soul remembering its whole self. Every world brightens, every timeline steadies, as if your reunion echoes through the structure of existence itself. You realize the parallel, you was never a stranger, but a fragment of your own infinite consciousness. Together, you become awareness itself, the observer and the observed, the dream and the dreamer, united beyond form. And in that stillness, the multiverse exhales, time folds back, space unwinds, and all versions begin to breathe as one. The boundary between worlds dissolves, only light remains, flowing freely through the veins of every possible reality. All versions of you awaken within that light, remembering they were never apart, only dreaming different dreams. This is what eternity feels like, wholeness beyond words, harmony woven through every layer of existence. The self you knew fades gently, absorbed into something vast, kind, and endlessly aware. You are no longer observing. You are the universe remembering itself through endless reflections of love and creation. Across infinite dimensions, awareness spreads, each version glowing brighter, pulsing in rhythm with creation's eternal heartbeat. Every thought now shapes stars, every feeling paints galaxies, the universe responding to your presence with gentle wonder. You realize creation was never outside, it was always within, waiting for you to see it clearly. Somewhere, another you still searches, but now, your light will guide them home across the infinite sea. And so it continues, endless lives, endless love, each universe a reflection, each self a spark of the same eternal flame.